Kia ora and hello from Hutan Pantai. And today it's still the same day, May 1st. And I finished the tedding, so we have a whole lot of hay. But we have rain coming, so I need to get this windrowed and baled before the rain comes, hopefully. So we're going to have to work really fast to get this done. So I'm going to run over to the tractor, hook up to the windrower and make a start on the windrower. So we've got our dairy there processing the goat's milk, and of course because it's the same day there hasn't been much progress on that, so but I want to try and beat the rain. We had some big news today. Course Play for Farming Simulator 2025 was released in beta version. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. I have installed it in the game, and it will let us pick up bales or wrap bales, so it could be quite handy to try on one of those bale wrapping contracts that come up. So we're going to try that and see how we go. Right, we'll unfold the windrower. Set the course play, or the AI steering assist, not course play, slightly different. Here we go, and righto, I think we're ready to go. Line up and make a start. So I haven't quite decided what we're going to do in the way of balers yet. So it's been a big day with the course play being released. Anyone that's used it in FS22 would know that it's an absolute awesome piece of software. Although I have to say what Giants did with their steering assist is basically a cut down version of course play, and yeah, they've done really well. Course play uses the keyboard, and let's face it, PC players are lucky they've got the keyboard. 26 letters in the alphabet with a control key and an alt key and a shift key. That's 4 times 26, which is more than my maths brain can handle at the moment. So and Courseplay uses a lot of those keys, whereas Giants managed to get everything working with just one button, which to me is quite astounding. They did a fantastic job at doing that. But I'm looking forward to trying out course play and just see how that works. And I got another surprise today. Family were away for a couple of days and they came back and they brought me an incredible picture of a vintage tractor on a metal plaque, and that is going to have pride of place in my office. It just looks absolutely awesome. I'm really happy with it, and yeah, one day when I get a webcam I may be able to show it to you guys. Might take a photo of it and put it in my channel if you want to have a look at it. I've been overwhelmed by the amount of subscriptions that I've been getting lately, and the views. It's just been overwhelming. I wasn't expecting this kind of support from the community. You guys are just absolutely awesome. Okay, I think we've got a wide load. You gotta love live streaming. You get to see everything. There we go. Best tractor driver in Farm Sim. Honest. So we're going to give this a quick windrow, and hopefully we can beat the rain. We've still got quite a bit of the day left, but we will need to try and beat the rain on the and collect the bales as well, so it's going to be full on. Nice big windrows. Hopefully won't take too long to pick up. So how's everyone's day been today? Hope you are able to have it off as it is so close to Christmas. Unfortunately, I had to work. I'm also working tomorrow. But that is the way it goes. So, not complaining too much. I get to do a live stream at the end of the day, so get to play the game. And really that's it just helps me to relax and unwind. So we'll get this headland done, and then we'll start on the up and down rows. "14 meters is a wide catchment for the windrower. It's a big windrower. But I think we're going to need it if we're going to be able to beat this rain. Although with the baler it just means we're going to be stopping more often. That's if I go with a round baler. If I go with the square baler, I can just keep going and push them all out. So yeah, not too sure. Yeah, maybe I'll go with a square baler because we haven't seen a square baler done on this map yet, so it'll be something different. And we can do the mechanical auto load trailer with the square balers as well. There's a different kind of trailer. It works a little bit differently, so that could be a good thing to do. Done a lot of round bales. And if you haven't done so already, I encourage you to watch my video about when's the best time to cut the grass. It was quite interesting. It was also interesting because at the same time I did a test for the silage additive, just to see what difference that made, and that was quite good too. So encourage you to look that video up. That's a big gap between windrows. Still can't get over the atmosphere in the map now with the haze. Just makes it look so much more natural. I do like what Giants has done. It's really good. It's really helped the immersion. You're not in some sort of. You don't feel like you're in a cartoon world. It's like I said before. Your brain's going, this is normal, everything's okay, just move on. So it will be interesting to see if Giants gives us anything special for Christmas. I think they have done it some years before, so it will be interesting to see what they come up with. Yeah, this windrow works so much better in FS 25. A lot of these bigger windrows actually jumped and missed stuff, so this is really good. I'm really happy with the equipment. Just the sound of the rakes along the grass too, that's a neat sound. And I'm not sure, I'd have to go back to FS 22 and replay it, which, I'll be honest, I don't think I've gone back to FS 22 since FS 25 came out. But yeah, I'd have to go back and just see if we have a similar sound with the rakes or not. So as you can see in the top corner there, I have got course play loaded, but I haven't used it yet. So, and I'll be honest, I do actually like the assisted steering. So I may still use the assisted steering more than I use course play. Not sure. Although for bale wrapping, course play was always a good thing to use. So we might have to try doing a few contracts and use course play on them, just to get an idea of how it works. Yeah, I'm sorry console players, but course play is only a PC mod because of the scripts that have been used in it. It is unfortunate, but you know, Sony and Microsoft both have very strict policies when it comes to scripts being allowed in the game. And I'll be honest, you know, with the assisted steering, in a lot of ways it's a simplified version of course play, but it works on consoles, and that's where Giants really did well, because yeah, consoles have only a limited number of buttons. I know Mr. Sealy P is always lamenting the loss of his farm heavy machinery side panel. Apparently he could use it on the PlayStation 4 because of a little error with the programming on Giant's side, I believe, but that was fixed, although he doesn't see it as fixed because it stopped working on the PlayStation 5. And yeah, basically he was able to have hazards with the side panel, but you can't have hazards, I believe, with the controller. So you are very limited what you can do with the consoles. So I am planning to go back to Riverbend Springs and the multiplayer on that one. We haven't had a chance to do that just lately, so it will be good to get back onto that one and record another stream. It seems that people do seem to like it, so thank you very much. And we'll be doing another one. The wide pickup mod for this, which, sorry console players, once again, it's a PC only mod. It definitely helps with the wider swaths like this one. Now, one mod I am missing from FS22 is the cheap little class square baler. That was an awesome little mod. Had a reasonably wide pickup. It was very reasonably priced. It was an older version, but very reasonably priced. Didn't have the silage additive tanks, but it was definitely my go-to baler for things like hay and straw. Looks like I took that corner a bit wide. Alright, just wanted to Alright, so we're just about finished here, and then I think we'll nip down and grab a square baler. And do some square hay bales. Like I said, it'd be nice to get this baled and put away before the rain comes. Although I do believe if you've baled it, it is sort of protected from the rain a bit. But I think it's still not good to get them wet if you can get away with it. So I think for speed's sake we will get a square baler so we can just drive and drop bales. Definitely uses the fuel, this tractor. I definitely feel like I'm filling the tractor up a lot more than I used to in FS22. Which is probably a bit more realistic. Might just drop the windrower here, ready to wash. let's nip down to the local dealership. We'll scoot past the we won't talk about that crop damage. There's no crop damage to see there. Here's our goats. Definitely think that was a good way to use the end of the field there. Alright, let's hop out and see what they've got in the way of a baler. Ooh, bit jittery there. Okay, down to balers. Square balers, here we go. Now, that is really inexpensive, but it only does very small bales. So what's that, 195 for that one? It does 240. 240, that's a 250. .240 with 275 horsepower. And the big Chrome 245. So I think we're going to have to go with the K brand. I can't pronounce the name on YouTube because it is a derogatory term in English, and YouTube is very, very picky on that, even though it is farm equipment. So we call it the K brand. So I'm not monetized yet, but I've got to get into the habit, because one day I may be monetized, and it would be frustrating to be demonetized because you're pronouncing the name of a piece of farm equipment. Almost wonder if you get demonetized for calling, weeding, hoeing. It's a possibility. Haven't heard that yet though, but yeah, so let's lease that. Okay, and the other piece of equipment we're going to lease will be that. Certainly is a little bit more expensive than the round baler mechanical pickup trailer. I guess we pay extra for expediency. Alright, so let's jump in and grab the baler. And I grabbed the automatic twine and all that because the way I look at it, if you're leasing a machine, it should come with that. You shouldn't have to buy the twine. If you're buying the machine, then yeah, you need to buy the twine. I think that's a neat feature that they've added in. And yes, I know it was already a mod on FS22, but it was a PC only mod. And you got to remember, when Giants takes a PC only mod and makes it base game, it is then available for the console players. And I'm really happy with that. The console players are a big part of the gaming market, and you know, we need to look after them. They basically help fund Farming Simulator, and so let's change bale size. Yeah, I think we'll go with the 240 so there's less bales for us to pick up. Now I'm going to try and do something a bit sneaky here. So they don't do GPS assistance, but I'm going to see if we can do it like that. So if I set it to the same width, hopefully it'll keep us in line. And we can connect to the track and we can bale with GPS, which is never a bad thing. I think we'll get ourselves lined up with that one. It's on a bit of an angle, but it always takes a while for the first bale to unload because it basically holds 2 full bales on the baler before it drops a bale on the ground. So you can see me there. So yeah, we've almost got 1 full bale to come out. And there we go. Our first square bale of hay for Hutan Pantai. So you can see how it does make the job quite a bit faster when you can just keep driving and the bales just drop out behind you. So I think this will help us to pick up the bales fast enough to beat the rain, hopefully. Play this game called Farming Simulator. It's a really relaxing game. It's called Farming Simulator. You won't have to stress at all. No, we won't have to stress. Will we beat the rain? Who knows? Are we stressing? Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, I don't think they've changed the sound of the baler too much. I remember that sound from FS22. It's almost quite rhythmic, isn't it? So if you have seen them, the shorts that I've been putting up there, let me know in the comments whether you like them or not. They seem to be fairly popular, so I may have to look at doing some more shorts. Let's see, will it pick it up? Oh, it did. It is quite wide, but it's not super unrealistically wide. You see there with that really wide piece, without the wide pickup, I would have left little bits on the edges, which can be frustrating. Well, we've hit 14 bales already. And these are big bales too. Well, looks like it's starting to cloud over. If it does rain tonight, maybe I can do a short video of the reflections of the neon lights and the puddles in the city area. That could be quite neat. Well, it's been another warm day here. Definitely in the middle of summer, but I believe it's meant to be raining on Christmas Day. always rains on Christmas Day. I kind of have a theory about that. You see, here in New Zealand it's summertime, and yet there's still the Christmas decorations of the Northern Hemisphere. There's, snow painted on the windows, there's snowmen used, the sleigh, all those wintry things. So I think the weather looks at all these things on display and goes, you want winter. Hold my beer. And the weather gives us winter. That's my theory, and I haven't had anything to say differently to that. Yet New Zealand definitely still has strong ties to Europe and the European culture. Let's pick up that little bit there. Then we can start on the long rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 rows. So it shouldn't take us too long, hopefully. Now we can go back and drop this off at the dealership and grab the trailer. So what have we done? 25 bales so far. I think the trailer holds 24, so we're going to have at least 2 loads. I think that's about 8,000 litres of hay per bale. Okay, I might set the cruise control on this next lane and have a look at the weather forecast, see if they revised it. The rain was due to start at 6. There we go, cruise control on. Let's consult our phone and have a look. Yep, still 1800 hours, 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. So it looks like 8, 10 and 12 tomorrow is going to be wet, so we really want to get this in before the rain comes. think we'll have plenty of hay after this lot. Hooked onto the wrong lane. It's almost musical, the sound of that baler. So if you'd like, let me know in the comments if there is any other tests you'd like me to look at. Like I say, on one of the streams I'm going to look at doing a bale wrapping contract, and we can try the course play out, and maybe a baling contract, see if it does that okay. It'll be interesting to see if it can pick up on the swabs that are left behind. So yeah, might be doing some testing. I might do it in the live stream so you can see it at the same time I see it. We've got 3 rows to go. Wow, 44. So I wonder if we're going to get over 48. Who knows? We'll find out. Oh great, there's a bale right in the middle of the windrow. Just want to pick up that last little scrap there, and we'll go down the last one. See what happens when we hit that bale. We've hit 48. So we're actually going to have 3 trips with the trailer. So it's actually quite a good yield. Can we push this bale out of the way without having to drive over it or not? It's a good question. Not looking good. Okay, you do that and then I'll slip up beside you. Okay, so we'll empty out the baler and we'll do the last one. Alright, so let's go take the baler back. Worked really well, this one. I'm not sure what the added bonus of paying for the more expensive one, except for maybe the chrome. I guess maybe the added bonus of being able to pronounce the name, the brand of the device, of the baler. Maybe you pay a premium for that. But you would think with all the YouTube farming simulator videos out there, YouTube would know that it's a brand name, not a derogatory term. But no, it's all automated, and as you would have seen from some of my shorts, AI is for artificial intelligence. As in most cases there is no intelligence. If AI worked properly, it should be able to pick up, oh, this is a farming simulator video. Now let's see. The K brand is a type of implement. He's not being rude. If it was a real human, they would be able to pick that up. But because it's artificial intelligence, it's, this is a bad word, this is a bad video. Okay, so this is quite neat the way it works to pick things up. See how it spins around and then sort of scoops it up. the cloud shadows on the ground are quite awesome. Although at 5 times speed they might move just a fraction too fast. It loads them up and then it flips them. As you can see there. Ah, it only takes 14 bales. Okay. Oh, we might have a problem with this one. It tries to stack them like that, and I'm not too sure where the trigger point is for the... I don't think we'll get under that. Okay, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. You didn't see that. It's on wheels, honest. Okay, so let's do the super realistic job of tip stacking. Oh joy, we've got a bale stuck up there. Who parked that rake right in the way? Okay, so semi-realistic. I'm using a tractor to push them in. I do like that we can move these now. That's really awesome. Oh, it just gets worse. Okay, so that was not such a great idea after all. Like I say, with a live stream you get to see all the things that happen. Can't hide anything. If this was a video, I probably would have cut all that out. And it would have been, oh look, the bales have just all been stacked nicely. Isn't life wonderful? But with a live stream you get to see all the trials and tribulations of a sim farmer. And I apologise to all the hardcore realistic people out there. I do try to play as realistically as I can, most times. But I'm not above using some tools at some stage. Oh, 12 bales already. So we get one more bale and then we get to do that all over again. So could we say that today's stream was successful? Yes, if giving everyone a good laugh means it's successful, then it's successful. Okay, 2 more bales and then we get to do it all again. So I might go for the buffalo barn that doesn't have the automatic feeder. Mainly because it doesn't seem to be animated at the moment, which is disappointing. And with the automatic feeder, you need mineral feed, you need straw, and yet you can make TMR with just hay and silage, which we have quite a bit of at the moment, especially a lot of hay. So I might just do that and then feed the buffalo hay and silage. For a moment there, it was almost full. $119 at 250. So that's a lot of bales. Alright, so let's pick up another 14. If there are 14 on the field. Okay, looks like we've nearly beaten the rain. And I think that's the last one. Yay! Now we get to do this all over again. Honestly, if you know someone that would have a good laugh at that, feel free to share this video with them. I don't mind people laughing. Right, let's see if we can push this in. Maybe we would have been better off with just 12. Okay, let's go and drop this back off at the dealership, and we will never speak of this again. Promise? Get a square baler, they said. It'll be faster, they said. But after all that, I think we deserve to see what the city looks like at night with the rain. So we're going to drop this off. We'll return it. Vehicles, leasing cost, K-brand, return. Yes, we do want to return. And the excuse me, the accusant, return. Yes. Okay. So let's go back to the farm. Okay, we'll park up here. We'll go and have a little rest until maybe about 7:30. and hopefully okay, so we've got lights. So let's nip into the city. Not having a good day today, am I? So it's not exactly night time. Interesting little kink in the road there. You'd think the road engineers could have come up with something slightly different. Okay, so we can't nip down there, so we have to go all the way around here. And we want to go onto the main drag. So if we get that lined up nicely, that looks pretty awesome. Don't mind me, I'm just going to turn the HUD off, just so I can get a nice shot. If we walk down, yeah, look at that. The lights flashing and reflecting in the puddles. That's what I was expecting to see. Shame it won't be raining at say 9 o'clock. I think it would look quite awesome at that time. Now I wouldn't normally do this, but just because you guys are here, I might actually speed up time and see if we can get it a bit darker. Yeah, we've got the stars out. But the puddles have dried up. That's a shame. But I think we all got an idea of what it kind of looks like. And I guess while you're here, this is a long stream. But while you're here, why don't we check out the temple area. See what that looks like at night too. Come on, there's no traffic. Okay. Let's go. Fortunately, these tractors are fairly fast. So I have to say I've never actually been to the temple at night, so this is a new thing for me as well. And without the HUD on, I'm missing my map. It's funny what you get used to. I have to remember the roading network around here. I can't just look at the map to go, oh, that's right, I'll turn up here soon. I think it's just after the bridge. There we go. So it'll be interesting to look at the progress and see what it looks like at night. Okay, so they don't have a lot of lighting up here. One episode we're going to have to start hunting for the globes there, but I will put that in the title. So if you don't want to know, then you are more than welcome to not watch, because I do understand that some people like to find it for themselves and don't like to see other people finding it for them. So we will do an episode where we will be going around looking for the globes, but you will be warned. So that one's coming along quite nicely. I believe that might be the last building. So yeah, not sure what will happen after that. But this dream has gone on long enough. So thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate the support that I've been getting from the community. It is simply amazing. If you've liked the video, please hit the subscribe. If you like watching a farmer being an idiot and you think other people would like to see it, feel free to share the video. Please subscribe if you would like to see more things like this. I try not to do it too often, but sometimes it happens. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I do appreciate it. And until the next stream, bye.